Is it really hard to make cocoa paste?
What's up, guys? Hermit the Crab here, coming at you with another YouTube video to help make your gaming life easier. This time it's going to be for Ghost Recon's Wildlands, and it's going to be for 5 things you should know before jumping into Wildlands solo. Now, there's a lot of different things you can do. You can play this game with friends, but if you want to experience it by yourself, these are the things that you need to know before jumping into the game for your first time. First things first, you're going to have 3 AI players playing with you at all times. These are going to be the people that go with you everywhere in this game, protect you, help you clear areas, and pretty much help you survive. So you need to rely on these a lot throughout your entire gaming experience. Our first tip is going to be, for these squad members, don't even bother waiting for these guys to jump in the car with you. Now, it's sometimes going to take a little bit of time for them to get in. There's no need to wait, because you can just drive off. It doesn't matter. Just drive on off. They'll either appear in the car for you, like you can see here. They'll just pop in. Or, if they don't happen to pop in, once you get out, they will appear behind you. So that's going to be my #1 first tip for things you should know about playing Ghost Recon Wildlands solo. Don't waste your time for those guys getting in the car for you. All you gotta do is hop in for yourself, and they'll catch up. And now for my second tip. It's probably gonna help you the most in online game in addition to the solo play. So for tip #2, you wanna make sure you use your squad to its full ability. You can do a lot of things, different things with them. You can tell them to fire a certain area, open fire towards everybody. You can tell them to hold if they're moving in. You can go ahead and tell them to move to a certain place, or you can tell them to regroup on you. Now, in addition to these commands, you can also have them help you clear areas. For example, you have this ability called Skill Shot that you can go ahead and mark targets for them to take care of. Now, the reason I have 3 of these, you will only start out with 1, but the reason I have 3 is because I've spec'd into this. So you want to go ahead and choose your targets, who you want them to take out. They'll line up and make sure they have everything engaged. And then they will go ahead and clear it all out for you, just like that. The other ghosts will actually follow you and aid you throughout your time in Bolivia. But they'll be a lot more efficient if you give them orders. At least in the early zones, the enemies won't even detect them if they're not engaged. Tip #3 for this video is going to be to spend your points first in your drone. The reason you want the most out of your drone is because it's going to give you the best recon ability and recon information about each one of these posts that you attack. So you want to make sure you have that maxed out for your solo experience to make it a lot easier for yourself, to make sure you can scout everything out safely. I'll go ahead and show you all of the drone buffs that you can go through here, and when I do say spec through it. So you want to go through, improve your battery, improve your range, improve the mark area, and these are going to help you scan areas and know what's there before you enter and before you get into the shit, if you will. Now, tip #4 is when scouting with the drone or trying to survive while being hunted, it's ideal for you to always go prone. This is going to give your character the lowest profile possible and make it a lot harder for the enemies to detect you. You can go prone by either holding down the crouch button for an extended period of time or pressing C on the keyboard, which is the default selection. And last but not least, tip #5, you need to take your time and enjoy the game. There's absolutely no reason to rush through the individual zones. You can take your time, explore, see everything, and you're going to level up while doing it pretty easily. You want to make sure, like my personal preference is to go through and clear out all the zones to the best that you can, get all the skill points before moving on to the next one so you don't have to come back. Tag all the goods you find so they can be sent back to the rebels for extra experience and resources for your skill ups. You can find rally points while exploring, just like this one, that will provide you with a fast travel location once you've obtained it. Now, if you found this video helpful, please give me a like and hit the subscribe for more content.